The Phillies are hot right now, and when they get hot, they are one of the most unbeatable teams in the MLB. After coming off a 3-game sweep over the Cardinals, the Phillies have won 5 of their last 6, and currently hold the top spot in the National League wildcard standings. If they keep playing like they are now, a trip back to the World Series doesn't seem too bizarre anymore. Subscribe if you haven't yet if you want to stay up to date with all things Philly sports. Right now, the Phillies are playing great baseball, with a season-high 14 games over the 500 mark at 72-58. This past week, they went 5-1 after handling the contending Giants and sweeping the lowly Cardinals. The offense seems to have found its groove, as in that 6-game span, they scored 42 runs, which is a 7-run per game average. In the month of August, they hit a crazy 49 home runs. No other team in Phillies history has ever hit that many in a single month before. On the pitching side of things, the staff only allowed 18 runs in that 6-game span. 3 runs allowed per game is ideal for any team, especially when they are scoring at an average of 7 runs per game. During that span, Bryce Harper has been on fire, going 12 for 23 in the 6 games with 3 home runs, including an inside the Parker and a 3-run game-tying home run in the bottom of the 9th against the Giants. The rest of the stars are all starting to shine as well, with the group of Harper, Trey Turner, Nick Castellanos, and Kyle Schwarber driving in 77 runs in the month of August so far. The offense as a whole has been clutch, as we have seen the Phillies come back in games 37 times this season. In that 6-game span I mentioned earlier, 4 of those wins were come from behind victories. The chemistry this team displays has been incredible and really fun to watch. They are playing excited and have a fire to them, which is helping them win some of these ball games. The fans have been supporting them more than ever this season, especially after the Trey Turner standing ovation a couple weeks ago. Someone I want to highlight on this Phillies team is Aaron Nola. Nola has not been having a great season, but in his last couple starts, he has done his job. Over his last 2 starts, he has 14 innings pitched with only 2 runs given up. He also has 14 strikeouts in those 2 games. If the Phillies want to find success in the playoffs, Nola is going to have to be on his game, as pitching is one of the most important things for a deep playoff run. Hopefully he is starting to turn it around now, because the Phillies really need him going forward. Looking at the rest of the regular season schedule, the Phillies don't have that tough of a task. The rest of their opponents include the Angels, Brewers, Padres, Marlins, Braves, Cardinals, Braves again, Mets, Pirates, and Mets again. Only 2 of those teams in the Brewers and Braves hold a playoff spot, and the rest are looking like they will be out of it come season's end. The Phillies should clean up against these teams, and I think they have a realistic shot of finishing with above 90 wins. The Phillies, in my opinion, are the 3rd best team in the National League behind the Braves and the Dodgers. Even though the Dodgers and Braves are great, that doesn't mean they have an easy path to the World Series, as last year teams like the Phillies and Padres eliminated them in the NLDS. The Phillies are going to be a scary team in October, and they have shown why last season. They can beat teams like the Braves and hang in there with the best of the best. It's safe to say the Phillies are slowly becoming a World Series contender yet again, and I wouldn't be surprised if they repeat as National League champions. Let me know in the comments if you think the Phillies can repeat as National League champions, and if you think they are a World Series contender this year. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't yet so you can stay up to date with all things Philly sports. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.